Welcome everyone. This is Grandmaster Goli. Today we are starting our live stream. So we are going to play some rapid games. And of course, at the end, I will be very happy from a challenge from our viewers. Mostly welcome. So as usual, I'm going to play hourly rapid arena. So we will have some games here. We will discuss everything together. Openings, middle games, end games. I hope we have a fun together. And of course, we enjoy and we learn a lot of good things. And most importantly, like I'm waiting for a real challenge today. Okay, let's start our games today. Like all the time, waiting for the pairings. Let's see. Games today. Okay, our first game is started already. I will just make our time half as usual. Let's start. Okay, we are playing with 1500. So d4, I will choose d5 for today. As usual, as I promised, I will try to play different openings so we can have multiple opening repertoires and we can analyze a lot of good systems. So taking on c5, I rather choose to play knight c6. My plan is just to go for e5 and just take the c5 pawn. This is one of the lines that white can try. If I take, he wants to take on d8, and then later on maybe like knight g5 plan something. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just playing for center. So after this I will play e5 and I'm just going for getting good control of the center. b4, okay, maybe our opponent is trying to play b5. Actually, it's understandable. He's trying to keep the pawn, but okay, we have to not watch to him what he's trying to do. We have to just develop our pieces. So here, maybe I can go for bishop g4. It's a completely good move, but maybe f6 is also there. Maybe, okay, I will try knight f6, not to put myself into big trouble. So just developing the pieces. So bishop b5, as I told you, he's trying to develop the pieces fast. Actually, it's a very good move. The opponent played a very good move. So I think we have to defend the pawn. Maybe bishop d7 can be a good choice. If we take, we can take with the bishop. And then later on, we can take the e4 pawn. Maybe this can give us a good option. He can take and we can take the e4 pawn. And maybe this will be a good choice for us. And little threatening can be this move. He is finding a good moves actually. It's a very good move like our opponent played again. So maybe now better to go for bishop e7 and just castle immediately because king will be in a big danger after that. So maybe now queen d4 he will play. So I don't know. Okay, queen check. I'm not going to just give him any knight d7 queen exchange thing. So that's why I'm playing this move. And now he's threatening checkmate here. So I have to defend this move too. Okay, I will put the bishop on e6 to defend everything. Pawn on d4 we have, and actually we are not worried about anything. He is trying to do some good things actually. d4 pawn is weak. So we have to attack this pawn because these pawns are actually weakened and we have to do something to get rid of this pawn structure. Unless the pawns are here, we cannot do anything. Maybe now we can take the pawn. And if rook d4, we can go for queen c7. So this is our plan here. And I'm ready to attack this knight also with rook d8 and rook takes d4. Very nice move he is actually finding again. So maybe now we can go for this move. I don't know, but maybe he can take and do some good things. What about bishop c5? He will take, and if I take, again, there's some problems there. So what do you think, guys, we can do? Actually, he found a good move again. Can we take on the c5 or no? Like maybe rook d8 we can do and attack this bishop here. So I'm planning to take and just take this e5 knight, and later on like checkmate is there. Okay, if I go here, take. Okay, I think I'm little ahead of the time, but it's still so many things to do. For a 1500 player, our opponent is playing really good. Okay, now this move we have to just come back, I think, because otherwise we will be in a trouble. So now if we take, we can take back and just simply we won a piece, but there's still so many things to do. Knight is hanging here. So let's see how our opponent is defending. I cannot take this knight. I think I have to go for g6 plan and just develop my king and g7. So find a good place for my king. Otherwise, I will be in a very, very bad position. So king g7. And the next move, I'm planning to bring my rook to e8 also, but he is going to bring his knight to b5. So maybe I have to do something for this also. So what do you think, guys? Okay, so we have to do something. I can play queen b8 maybe. Okay, so maybe knight b5 our opponent will place. And maybe after that we can go for moves like bishop c7 just to exchange these pieces. Okay, but let's see. It's a difficult position. Good news is he cannot go for knight g4, and until the moment that he cannot go for this plan, so we are totally safe. But he is really, really playing good. For 1500, I'm just seeing a very good game now. Okay, so now what can I do here? Maybe I have to go for queen rook e8 just to defending our position, because this knight g4 plan is very, very dangerous. And maybe he's planning for this. Okay, but let's see. Is he going to find this move or no? Now I have to go for queen here, or maybe just we have to move the king. I don't know. Like, because I think we have to do something here. Otherwise, we will be in a big trouble. Maybe c6 he will lose now. Okay, anyway, I have to play little fast because like we have a less time now. Can I go for king g8? Maybe our opponent will push the pawn now. I have to go for moving this pawn. If I take, he will take with the knight for sure. Maybe later I can go for queen c7 or something. I don't know. But this is not working. Maybe this move is the only move. Okay, but he is really playing good. I'm so surprised from our opponent game. He is really finding good moves. For his level of play, it's totally very, very nice. Like for the first time I'm seeing some player in this level, he's playing like this good chess. Okay, but still, we are not giving up. We are going to find good moves for ourselves also. So let's see what we can do here. Can we defend this position or no? I'm just hoping for this rook d7 plan. If it takes, so we can have a good position. But if it don't take, maybe b6 can be a good choice. But let's see, is he going to do this or is he going to play another thing? Actually, he found another good move. Okay, I have to play knight b8 to exchange these knights because this knight is very, very powerful actually. He will take, and at least maybe we will have some like game to do here. But still, position is difficult. So we have to just create some chances. Otherwise, we are going to be in a big trouble. So maybe this move is a good choice now. Maybe b6 here is there. I think we made a big blunder by playing the queen here. Maybe he can push the pawn now. So maybe we have to go for stopping this plan already. I don't know. Let's push h5. So b6 is there. I'm waiting for the b6. Actually, our opponent found the b6 move. Actually, it's a very good choice. Like, he found the b6 move. But let's see, he's going to find the best moves until the end or no. Okay, maybe we have to play this to keep the tension on the game. He is really finding a good moves. I'm just completely surprised. Completely surprised from our opponent's game. Like, it's so nice that seeing that he's like as a 1500 playing like this. Oh, so actually by knowing that he joined in the channel like 24 hours ago, maybe, okay, some bad news is there for us. But okay, anyway, we will play like he's trying to control this one also. What we can do, guys? Can I go queen a3 or something? So some checks we can do, or no, maybe I have to play king g7. There is no other choice. So this is totally losing position for us. Can we save this position or no? Okay, I have to take this also. So he will take, and we have to take with the bishop. Okay, 28 seconds. We are losing this game, but no worries. We will play for the other games as usual. Like, I'm not trusting these players of 1500. So obviously it's not a our like choice, no? Like, they are just doing these things and we are unable to save the like games. Okay, anyway, we will play until the end, and if we lose, okay, we will go for the next games. At least 44 minutes we can play the new games. So I think our position is really bad. I'm just trying to make the best moves, like not to lose immediately, but okay, position is totally bad and we cannot survive too much. But anyway, okay, I'm playing like some moves to see what's happening. I think rook a6 check we are losing, guys, but okay. Like, he is finding the best moves, like there is no point of playing like this. But as I told you, I will continue until the end. It's so nice like seeing a 1500 playing like this good game. I'm so surprised by checking this game. So it's very nice. Okay, leave this game, guys. We will go for next games. At least we can play with real opponents. I don't know like what is the point of like such a players, they are coming and doing like these things. Anyway, so let's go to play some like games. Maybe we can do some other games too. Like, let me check the Maybe we can start the tournaments from the beginning. This can be good choice also. Actually, we have Bilitz Arena too. Maybe this can be a good choice for us. So let's go for the Bilitz Arena, and at least here we can play some like. Okay, I will post the Rapid Arena. Okay, we are starting 213. So what do you think? Okay, I will do Bershek here. So to half the time. Hello guys, hello everyone. So I will do D3. I'm starting with the Vienna opening. Okay, our opponent is playing a completely sharp opening. So I will take with the knight. Maybe Queen H4 check he will tries to do. Very nice idea. Actually, okay, I will do check. And then, okay, sorry, our opponent, we have to just decline the draw and we have to play for queen. G6 is the best move. Okay, queen e2 check. Maybe queen e7 or knight e5 he will comes back. Okay, now I will try to develop my pieces. D takes e5 is not possible because we can take on e5. It's possible actually, but okay, he's losing something there. So I can take on b7 also. Because this knight is hanging, so anytime if I want, I can go for d4 plan and just take the knight back. So let's see now our knight is not hanging. Maybe he's planning for queen h4 check. It's okay. After queen h4, king d1. Our king is, I think, more safe, like comparing to the black's king. Oh, he's trying to run away from this totally upcoming checks here. Maybe better to play bishop f4 because queen h4 check we can answer with the bishop g3. Oh my god, he has a very nice move, guys. He had queen h4 and queen b4 check, but actually he didn't find it, so we will take it, and finally we can bring our knight back and we can win the game. And we can take this queen also. Why we miss this queen? So many moves this queen was there. So okay, we can take this e5 and just knight f7. And now we are totally up a rook. Let's play little fast and just finish the game and go for next games. So, okay, I will castle now. Now there is no need to worry about anything. Our king is totally safe. Rook a e1 is our next plan. Attacking this e5 pawn. Rook takes e5. So I will go for doubling the rooks and just going for rook e7 check. Maybe h6. Our opponent will choose after this. So we can take the a7 pawn and just double up our rooks there. Okay, rook e7. And now the position is completely difficult for him. Let's see, maybe king b8 is the only choice, like little surviving in the game. If he takes the knight, checkmate is coming. Maybe like king b8 can be a good choice. Okay, checkmate in one, and let's go for a new game. Okay, 1700. I will start by making a pre-move c5, e6. Today I will choose Sicilian Khan opening. So usually the idea is to play b5 immediately and attack the white center on e4. I will play bishop c5, maybe knight b3 our opponent choose. Okay, I will play queen c7 to stop the upcoming e5 moves. And later on we can go for knight f6 now to attack this pawn. So this move I will plan for d5 move. So if we take, I'm ready to take back with the knight. Okay, now I'm just ready to develop my pieces in a good way. Now rook c8. So our position is totally fine, and we can go just for castling. So this move is not a good move. b4 is not actually a good choice. H2 pawn is hanging. He didn't show the H2 pawn. We can just take and bring the bishop back. Anytime our queen can reach to the h file, a big danger can come to the black king. So this is my plan actually. Maybe we can reach, but okay, I don't want to take the rook with the bishop because knight c6 was there. So now better to castle, and now queen d8. I'm looking somehow for this plan of bringing the queen to there, but let's see what's happening. Now g6 I will do. So my next move can be knight f6 and attacking this bishop on e4. So our opponent is also helping us. We can just take and knight f6, attack this bishop. Maybe he will take the pawn now. I don't know, like, okay. So queen here is there, but what we can do, maybe we can go queen a8. It's a good choice, but I want to attack there. So because I think the king is totally unsafe, and so we should attack there. So let's choose our moves little fast. So rook here, attacking the bishop. Maybe we have to weaken the back rank too. So later on we can have access to the f1 square too. So maybe now queen b7. Okay, have to go forward. Maybe we can go knight c3. If we take, we can take with the rook. His position is little well defended, so I'm trying to find a good way just to like invade on the position, because otherwise these pawns can kill us here. So the ending part can be a very bad for us. I'm just trying to find a way to bring our pieces to the game. So what do you think we can do, guys, here? So maybe let's go for rook d8. Why we have a less time? Maybe bishop d4 we can do, I don't know. We have a totally less time. Oh, we allow the queen c7 move too. So it should not be allowed anyway. So after rook c7, it will becomes difficult. But let's see, okay. Maybe queen c7 can be done. I can take, and just play bishop check and take the rook. So we have to just play fast. Okay, finally a good game. We won the game in a like little difficult style, but it was a good game. Okay, let's go for a new game. So 58 already. Okay, we have to play little more games to reach little more points. And how is the point situation? Okay, I didn't get the chance to check it. Let's play make a half again, the time half, and like let's play a little faster. Maybe this can be better for us. Okay, Karo-Khan, I will choose knight takes f6, and I will play c3. The plan just going bishop d3. If we exchange, I'm ready to do this. Usually this position, like because of this pawn structure, I'm ready to exchange everything. Like it's very easy because we have a pawn majority on the queen side, so we can have an easy game like to follow up. Maybe now also queen g3 and later on with the plan of like rook e8, rook e1, and just doubling the rooks onto the e file, and later on we can go for any moves. Okay, rook e1. So now maybe We can take, or we can just start pushing our pawns, because he is also not in a totally safe position. He cannot go knight d5. What do you think now? Can we go for b3 move or no? Looking like a nice option. Why I think that we have some good choices here. Let's check. Maybe we can go b3. If we take, we can take. Okay, I will choose knight d3 to stop everything. Because as I said to you, we have also less time and we have to make decisions fast. So now going for endgame maybe can be a good option for us. Actually, we are securing our like advantage here. So later on we can go maybe just take, and after this was better. So okay, knight d6 was can be a good move. So he is trying to do some tricks for us. Maybe we can go for knight c5, planning for some attacks there. We can take, and we can take, and just go for queen d3 option. He will take, I can take, and still I will have the choice of like creating a pass pawn onto the queen side. So we are not weakening our position. So we have to create. Okay, he's trying to checkmate us, and also okay, we have to come back to defend our pawn structure. Okay, let's play h3, c4. I have to go for attacking. Okay, rook here, g3. Maybe queen e1 check he will do now. Maybe now he will do queen e1. I have to attack this pawn. Okay, maybe I can create a pass pawn now if we take, of course. So this position can be done. So what we can do now? We cannot bring the queen, but we have to do something. So can he come king e5? Okay, he's coming, guys. We cannot do anything. I have to go for taking this pawn. It's nothing there. I have to do this. Go with the king inside. Maybe I can come here and find some good things. Okay, he's doing check, 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 and we cannot ignore this. Okay, some checks is there, and we are unable to. Okay, he's doing a lot of checks. Let's go. Oh, completely shocking game. So maybe I have to play little fast, so not to put our positions into this kind of difficulties. So some 1800 players are also they are playing very good. So, but maybe we have to just don't underestimate the opponents and play little fast in the from the off of the opening. So not to let them to create any chances. Okay, I will play d5, take, all up in opening. Maybe knight a3 he will try, or maybe bishop d3. Okay, knight f6. I will choose for this game knight b d7 because already I played a6. And I want to plan to play b6 and then like some moves like bishop b7 Actually, this should be our plan. Maybe I can take on the d4 pawn too, because already knight came here and it's not like dangerous for us. So maybe we can play this move. So attack this g2 pawn. Maybe he will play knight f3. Then later on I can go for knight d7 with a strong attack. Because if I don't do this, he can go for queen g4 moves too. Now, okay, I have a knight takes e5 plan. Let's see, queen e2 can be a good choice for him. So I can go for bishop e7. I like to attack in this position too, but I don't want to make any big risk. So if I'm just trying to make it complicated, so I can go for this attacking idea too. Okay, but because he's just helping me, I just playing this move randomly because now it's a checkmate coming here and knight h4 is not there. So bishop d3 is the only choice. For if I take bishop e4, he can play, and this will become a bad move actually for him. So I will take, and I wish I didn't had this pawn too. So like now what to do? We can take this pawn. Okay, I'm because I'm just ready to make a castle queenside here, and yeah, he is just doing this trick, so I have to play rook f8. Hello guys, hello, welcome to new upcoming our friends. So you can join the arena by Leeches. You can come to the Leeches hourly blitz tournament. So as I promised to everyone also, after finishing the tournament, I will play with the viewers too. So anyone likes to play, mostly welcome. You can send me a challenge from the leeches so we can have a game together. So I'm just waiting for you. Let's finish this tournament together and then we can have some games together and maybe we can have analyses together too. Okay, just let's finish this game fast because our opponent is doing some tricks. So we have to just watch out here. So not let him to do what exactly he wants. I'm just trying to exchange the pieces because we are piece up, and actually like in a chess game we know that when we are piece up, like better to exchange the pieces so the opponent will be out of any hope of surviving. So my plan is now going for queen d2 and like doing some tricks here. So he's also finding a good moves. Maybe rook d1. Okay, I'm ready for this exchange. What do you think? Let's exchange and go for endgame. Yeah. Okay, I will do this and just go rook d8 because we have this g2 pawn and it's very, very important. And I don't know actually how he wants to run away from this position. And now we can bring our pieces to the game too. Okay, this pawn cannot come more than this. We have to just have to find a way to... I will play rook d5 to attack this pawn. So time is running. Our opponent has to play fast. I will play c4. Oh, he's trying to take our good... I will take this pawn. This pawn is very important. I should have not lost this pawn. Okay. Take this rook. And now rook d2. Take the a2. Rook here. Bishop c5. Let's take this. Take. And just push the pawn. Okay, I will bring the queen. And then game over. So yes, we can play with everyone. We have, yeah, after end of the like tournament, 22 minutes after that, we will have a game like with our viewers. So we are already, oh, he is also making a half his time. Let's play a good game here too. So bishop b5. I will take on c6 first and make the position pawn structure double, and now d3, and later on castle and b3. So we can go for a4 too. Knight g3. Okay, he is just helping us to close the position, and I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm ready to do that. Mostly welcome. After finishing the game, you can send me a challenge. We can have a game. And don't say like this. You are all very good players, but okay, you will improve, and of course, will become a good player too. Okay, like let's start our attack. Now the H file is open. I can go for King G2 and Rook H1 plan 2. Maybe after that we can go for G6 and just finish the game there. Okay, King G2. Now our plan will become obvious to the opponent, and he will start to be worried about our plan. But there is like no choice to defend the position. Okay, tactic part, guys, it's your turn. Find the best move for white. Okay, 58 seconds we have. We can have the like final part, finish the game in a brilliant style. Okay, rook takes h7, queen, king take, and then queen h7, check, queen h1, checkmate. So this is a like nice tactic because the h file was open. This made us like to make this brilliant tactic here too. So only bishop h5 is there. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So what is our position now? Sixth place, and still we have to play some games. We are 21. Can we have a game with first player? Okay, let's make the time half again. Yeah, similar to Anastasia met, but that one is sacrificing the queen, and then with the help of the rook and knight, you are doing the checkmating part. So accelerated dragon again. I will play bishop g7, take, knight f6, castle, d6. Oh, this e4 pawn is hanging. He missed the e4 pawn, I think. Okay, rook b8. Now the b2 pawn is there. He's planning bishop h6, I think. But it's okay. I'm not worried about this plan. Bishop h6. I'm planning for knight d5 and then queen b6 plan. What do you think? So as I said to you, after this, I think game will be very difficult for our opponent. We can take the b2 because after this, both the pieces are hanging and knight d2 is the fourth, and we will take this, and almost the game is over. So this is a very difficult position for our opponent. So all the pieces are hanging. Rook b1 is not there. We can take this first. No need to worry about, and just close this bishop's diagonal. After that, we can just easily develop our bishop, our pieces to the game, and the game will be very easy. So as I said to you, I'm planning for exchange. So because after the exchange, game will become very easy. This knight is hanging. He cannot bring the knight to the game, and he's trying to do something, but it's too late. Already too late. And now we can just plan for, if he moves the rook, we can go for rook b2. And now knight is hanging. There is no knight move because g2 checkmate is coming. So queen g1 is the only move, but hopefully our opponent resigned. Okay, new game. Let's start a new one. We are already in the third position. So whom we are going to be played? 18 minutes. Okay, let's play with 2281. Pirk defense. Candidate master. We can just push our pawn. Okay, knight d1. Bishop h6. Can take. Knight here, and later on we can go for g4 plan. If we take, we can go for h5. This is usual in this kind of situations. He has to play completely carefully because the position is becoming too much dangerous here. And now he has to take. We can take with the rook, and we can play rook here. I'm planning to sacrifice the rook, but let's see how he is trying to play here. Maybe knight d5 I can go, and just now maybe it's a good time to sacrifice there. So maybe he will not take. What do you think? I think he will takes for sure, because if he don't take, there will be no choice of anything, so he has to take. And now it's a matter of time how we can bring our rook to the game. If we bring our rook to the game, game will be over. So he is not willing to go to h8. So what we can do, we can take on e7, or what do you think? How we can bring the pieces? Maybe we can take this. Yeah, okay, let's take this pawn also. It's a good pawn, actually. I want to bring the pieces to the game, but anyway, he is defending good. Like, if my rook comes to the game, game will be over. But okay, now we don't have a choice to do. So that's why I'm still waiting to see. So we can do check and just bring the king back, or we can go, yeah, we can do this, check and knight c6. Both the pieces are hanging, but he has rook h8. I think I missed rook h8. Okay, hopefully he didn't saw that. Now we can give check and take this and just play e5. Our plan is to bring this bishop to the game, and now we can take this also. Maybe c4 our opponent will do here. Maybe. Okay. So we can give check. Let's exchange and just go castle. f4. Rook here. Little we have to play fast, guys. Okay, finally, still we have someone with the 35 points. Can we play with him too? But okay, let's see what can happen. Only 14 minutes left. We are trying to just half the time, but still, as you can see, we are short of a time too. Okay, I will play this game also fast. Sicilian Khan. Okay, I have to watch out for some pre-moves from our tricky opponents too. They are sometimes trying to trick us too, like some crazy moves, making the position like complicated somehow. But okay, we are not falling for that. So now bishop b5. It's a nice choice. What is the plan? If I take, it will be there. I understand totally. If I take knight b5, queen b6, he will take bishop, and then take, check, king e7, and he will take this. Okay, what do you think? I go for this plan or no? I will go for this plan. Let's see. He will take, I will take. He will do check, king here, and now he will take this. I saw this calculation, but I thought that, okay, after this, there will be nothing left here. So we can take it easily, and position is lost. But maybe I'm wrong. Here he has a queen d2 move somehow. What do you think? But queen d2, maybe I can go for h6. Okay, but now we can take it. Queen check, we can come here and just develop our pieces. Oh, this check is... What happens if we take? So queen c6. Okay. Let's go for f6. He's trying to make the things like complicated. And of course, it's understandable. like he's in a trouble, like by making the position like this, he can get some chances. But okay, we are two piece up and we can just, like we have to just watch for the plans like he's doing too. So now d5 maybe, if we take, we can take with the queen and just exchange the pieces. Knight d5, I will try to exchange the piece. Okay, he has two passed pawns here, but okay, we have a two pieces, guys, like it will be very easy like to convert this position, because all the time we can have like queen exchange offering, and then we can run from these tricks. And for example, now also I can take the a5 pawn too, because it's just completely easily gone. And you will have nothing here because there is no checks. Now the rook exchange is forced, rook e1 is not there. So I can just go knight c6 easily, and then rook b8, offering a rook exchange. Of course, he will not accept. Maybe he will plans to attack to our pawns. Okay, I will go for this move. And now queen f5. Oh, last trap, maybe. Did you see? This is what I'm telling to you. So our opponents are completely tricky. They are trying to make a traps for us. But when we are going to play with this, our opponent, guys, we are not getting a chance to play. Maybe we have to pause and just play after that. Okay, let's play d5, g6. So, like, what is my training routine before a rapid tournament? I will try usually just to do some puzzles before rapid tournaments, because usually solving a puzzles can gives you like sharpness to play in a rapid games, because usually in the rapid games you don't need to calculate too much. You should only calculate like the amount of calculation you need. Calculate less but accurately. This is of course very important thing you should remember in your games, and of course very important one. So you have to just remember this rule when you are playing a rapid game. And more importantly, when we are playing a rapid game, we have to just play the openings also properly, because just the moment I will see what I have to do here. So our opponent is playing a good moves here. I will try to take this. I'm trying to sacrifice a piece, like I don't know it's a correct one or no, but I'm just trying to get rid of this strong pawn center. Maybe it's wrong. I'm just don't know. Try to have a strong center. Maybe he will take on d5 now. Later he can take the pawns. But anyway, I'm just trying to have a strong center. Yeah, okay, he took this. And later we can take or no. If we take, he will take this with the queen maybe. Oh, but maybe knight is not possible. He cannot take with the knight. Yeah, he has to take with this. Now easily we can have a strong pass pawns. If we take, but e5 will be there anywhere. Like, let's push e5. So now we have a strong pawn center. Just pushing this pawn should be our like important matter. Yes, as I said, we have to play the openings also in a good way, like preparation in the openings, like it's very important. So if you have a comfortable opening repertoire, then you will have easy games just to follow up. So what do you think about this position? Do you think that we can survive or no? So he will play, I think, if he moves the knight, I was just thinking to push the pawn, guys. What do you think? Or just take this pawn? No, it's very important pawn. So now I'm planning to push the pawn too. Maybe he will take the pawn. If we take pawn take, and we can open up the a file. He's trying to create a threats here, so it's totally obvious. We can take this pawn too. h6 is coming. I can see what he's trying to do, but these plans I can see easily. So now my plan is to play rook b8. to stop this plan coming. And then very important move I'm just trying to do. Okay, I will go for rook d8, not to allow him to push his pawns forward. So guys, I have to go for this pawn. This is very important one. He cannot take the pawn, fortunately, because I have c2 in my hands. So now I can go for c1 and just take the pawn easily, take the rook and take the pawn on h6 easily. Oh, have to. Oh my god. Why we played like this? Okay, it happened because of the like uh, time trouble. I was in a short of time. Like when I wanted to make a promote, it happened c1 somehow. I lost the 5 seconds, and because of this, like we okay, no need for the we have to play this game, guys. I wanted to play with you, but okay, unfortunately, it's not possible. We have to finish this game too. So like because of the bad pre-move, we lost on time. So like completely winning position. I think anyway we were not able to catch our opponent like the first player, I'm saying. Okay, let's have a one attacking game on the Grand Prix. And who will be the first challenger? So we will have like 2-3 challenge today. So we are ready to play some games with our mostly welcome viewers. So I will take on e5. I will finish this game fast so we can have good games together. So my plan is to take on this pawn also, but okay, anyway, let's play bishop h6. Keep the tension there. If we take, we can take with the queen and then take on the g6. The position will be very difficult for our opponent. This check, we can go king h1. And now like our moves are coming. So taking on g6, f7, all the pieces are very bad position to defend here. So like because this is strong bishop is here attacking the f7 pawn, and then g6 I'm taking on g7, like everything is gone and will be very difficult for our opponent to defend. So but okay, as you can see, they are not resigning, they are just creating chances, and it's very good actually. So we have to learn like how to finish the game. This is very important. So resignation is not there, and they are using their chance. And of course, it's totally understandable. So I'm just thinking to play this move, or maybe rook b8 and then this. Okay, I will do this because there is no threats actually here. Maybe he will play rook f8. I don't know. Maybe rook f8 is looking like a good option. Usually we have a knight on f3 and we can go knight g5 and take on g7 and then just go for finishing the game. But okay, this game is looking little difficult maybe. What we can do here, we can take, or we can just go knight d5. Okay, let's play this one fast. He will take, we can take. And later on, if we take on the c2, we can take on g7 and we can take on f7 pawn already. So game will become difficult for black. What do you think? Can black save this position? So okay, this move was a big mistake, I think, because now I can take this one with check, and now the king comes onto the h file and we can finish the game immediately. So like king h7, bishop check here is there, we can take this and we can take the knight. Maybe he will play knight h5. These tricky moves are like this. You see, like the opponents will try to make a tricky. Did you see, like these pre-moves are usually happening in the game. So I will take the f8, and now rook f8, we can take this. Okay, he is not accepting our challenge, so I will take this too. And now if take, I just want to take this too, because like the king is very weak there. I'm just trying to like use our chance here. If we take, rook check, and then f6 is the only move, and then queen g4 check, king h6, Of course, he has to play. And like maybe h4 here. What do you think? What is my plan, guys? What I want to do? Can anyone find my plan? What is the plan of h4? So, okay, he found the move. I wanted to do queen g5 check. But now after this, rook f6, rook f6, and then queen g6 check. Still not checkmate, but he is trying to find a ways to survive. So there is no perpetual, only this check is here, but after king h2, there is no other checks, because f4 check, we can take it, and he cannot defend the... Okay, he wants to play until the end. So we can take this, queen f6, and checkmate in one. Okay, who is the first one starting a game? Thank you for the tournament. Tournament is finished, I think, and we couldn't make it. Like, I already started the late also. No worries. So, who wants to start the first game? Any challenges? Okay, I got the first challenge, 3+2. Okay, I will start the first game. I hope have a good game together. So I will start by e4. So next opponent, 1500. No, guys, this I don't know it's from our viewers or no. Just let me know in the comments. This 30 minutes will be too much. So like, let's play some rapid or blitz game so we can finish it fast. Okay, are we going to start? Our friend is here or no? Okay, I think our opponent, something happened to our opponent. So we can have maybe new game. No, this 30 minutes is too much, guys. Let's have a... Okay, maybe I will choose this 3+2 because our opponent is not online now. Let's play this 3+2. No one is online, but how the challenges are coming? Okay, we have art. Okay, we started. I thought we have Artin here. We can start again with Artin. So we will start with our friend Sarvesh. Some numbers there. I will choose bishop c5, knight f6. I will play here, knight c3, knight f6. I will go d6. I will make a copycat like as our opponent. It look like he's playing h3. I will play h6. Okay, now I will try to go out of the making a copycat. So I will do also bishop e6. Are you taking my bishop? Okay, bishop a2. I will go queen d7. We are making a copycat, you see, like... So let's just break this copycat somehow. Like take, and exchange this everything. So we have this position, a takes b6. Which side to castle? Both sides are possible. Okay, I will choose a normal castling. I will defend also my pawn. My pawn is also very important. It's a normal game, normal pieces. Like I will do rook d8. I will put my pieces also into the good squares. So now the important files is there. Let's see how our opponent is trying to defend the position. What can be a good move for white here? What do you think? Queen c3. It's actually a good move. But what about the e4 move? Are you ready to give up the two rooks or what? Yeah, tournament is over, guys. We are playing some friendly games with our viewers. So, like, of course, tournament is over. So, d takes e4. He's ready to give up the two rooks. It's actually fine. I will take. And then king h2, I can take on e4 pawn. Usually, two rooks are stronger than the queen, but whenever the king becomes exposed or becomes weak, then the queen can do a lot of things. But this position, I don't see any danger for my king. And this kind of position, like, will be a little difficult for the opponent. So what do you think about b5? He's planning to play b5. I have to attack something. I should not wait for other thing. Maybe I can go b5 to stop the whole plan. I know what he will do next, but okay, let's see what's happening. Yeah, why not? Why not? We can play, but actually we have some friends waiting for the games. Let's finish the games this game and then we can play the next opponent. So okay, king g3. I need to bring my knight to the game also. What do you think? I was thinking about rook c4, but and the like, meanwhile we don't have to just give this queen also some entrance, like to coming up to the position. So what do you think? Maybe I will just bring the rook back to d6. So I'm just trying to find some thing to attack. Okay, this move is also totally understandable. I will play rook c4 to attack the queen first. I know what will be the next move for our opponent. But now our king is totally safe. And now maybe we can take the pawns also. Okay, let's see what our opponent is playing. So now slowly position is becoming dangerous. I saw this move, like coming for queen e8 check. So first we will stop this, and maybe later on we can take the c2 pawn. But we have to watch out for some checks there. And later on we have to just go for these pawns. Like, if we exchange the knights and if we exchange the pawns, easily we can win the game. Like, okay, now queen d8 check is there. Maybe if we take on b4, he can do some tricks there. Knight b4 check, king up. So maybe this move is now correct, because queen d8 check, king h7, nothing can happen. So now we are planning to take the c2 pawn too, and there is no checks, like, fortunately for the opponent. Maybe he will try to play queen d4, attacking our knight and just doing some tricks. So this one also I saw that I'm going to give check here, and he's attacking our knight actually and the pawn. But the more important plan for us is, like, we are bringing our pieces to the game. Okay, now knight d5 check is also there, so maybe we can. I'm just trying to make our pieces active, so maybe rook c4 check, and using this king bad position. So now rook e6 check. So usually this is the activity of the rooks. So maybe now we can do rook c2 check, and then rook d6 check. There is no checkmate. Unfortunately, we can do check and check. So what do you think? Can we find any checkmating pattern here? So, okay, I will go this check. I saw knight d3 and rook f2. It's totally obvious, but I don't want to just waste our time with this. So that's why I want to find a good plan. Maybe we can do something. So here, what we can do. So our knight is hanging. We have to defend the knight, and we have to just set up any checkmating patterns. Okay, this will not become a perpetual. Let's go for this knight d3 check and just take the pawn. Or maybe we can do check and then knight f4 check and take the g2 pawn. Yeah, this will be also good. So what do you think? Maybe we can take this one because he cannot take the f7 pawn. And as I said, it was a nice trap already. So like we can take the queen and the game is over. Thank you, our friend. So guys, so sorry, I have to, okay, I will play one more game because our friend just asked for a game. I will play with our friend. So tomorrow, we will have more games with our viewers. So this will be our last game for today. And after this, until tomorrow, I have to go, some private classes I have. But anyway, tomorrow we will have a new games, hopefully. So we will continue our part. Okay, I will go bishop b5. Can we go d3 or no? Or maybe we can go e5. So if take on b5, we can take. Okay. I want to play castle here. I don't know this sacrifice is good or no. I'm just trying to do this if our opponent accepts this, of course. We can have a check there. But anyway, I will lose the pawn there, so I don't want to do it. So maybe this plan can be more logical for me. So taking an f4 pawn, I really don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. Like usually, okay, for my case, I will never take this pawn because it will become too much dangerous. So, okay, our opponent is trying. We are also ready to follow up with our plan. So I'm playing this move and of course, I'm attacking the knight here. So the 4 knight is hanging. He can take the d4 pawn, and if I take, he can take the c3 as well. But okay, if c takes d4, I don't want to continue with the same plan. So my plan is just to go for knight e4. I had d5 plan too, so it was also very nice move, but I like this plan more. So maybe we can take the c5 pawn because he didn't accept the pawn. Like now we have a free pawn there. We can go for bishop e3 also. So like getting rid of this pawn structure will become very difficult. So we can go knight d6 also. This is a very good position for white, and actually white is totally doing well here. So but okay, this knight on g6 is very good, attacking our pawn structure. So but good thing is like this bishop on c8. No, it's not like that, like too bad. Black can do a lot of good things here. F6, I don't have any choice except to take it. And so let's say bishop taking or rook taking. For bishop take, I will choose c3 move. Anyway, like my plan should be c3. I have to move my queen to somewhere and just start bringing my pieces to the game. This should be like our original plan in the position. Like because, okay, he took the pawn, like the d6 knight, so we can take it, and this position can be easily understandable. So maybe we can go b3 also. So now I will play rook e1 and bishop h6. Just a moment, I have to open the door, guys. Okay, now my plan is to go for c4 and then later on for c5. Again, this bishop on c8 is not doing well, and this bishop is like badly placed. So I think the opponent is struggling like to bringing the bishop out. So maybe still I can go for c4. Like it's a good choice to do here. Okay, c5 should be my choice. Like if I take on b5, he can open up the uh, like a file also for the rook. This move should not be there. I don't know, because if I take this, I don't know what's happening. Okay, maybe he's thinking like he can get the pawn back, but I don't have a good feeling. So let's play knight e4 also. And then like if I take these pawns also, I don't know why these old pawns are free. What am I missing? Is there something? So like too many pawns. Okay, and already we have a good position, and now I can go a4. So rook c8 also I can play, but okay, some things will be there. Maybe we can sacrifice our rook. We can play knight c7. If we take, we can take back, because actually this position, our pawns are very strong, and defending this position is very bad for black. Thank you guys, thank you. So now like rook is on a8 had to be moved. I'm going to push my pawn forward to do something. a7, a8. So how our opponent is going to stop. Okay, like it's the generally normal plan to give up the rook so can do something. Okay, I will not accept this respectfully. I'm not going to take it. And maybe a7 can I do here, but maybe I can. Okay, let's take this. Finally, now we can just play. Oh, rook b6 we cannot go. So what do you think? Maybe we can go bishop c3 first to attack this knight, and then later on we can see what we can do. So what move is there for black? Yeah, knight c6 should be played. So I will play rook b6, not allowing our opponent to do anything. Can we sack the rook here or no? I think it's not possible now. Maybe it's too early. Let's bring our king. So still some chances for the opponent. We have to find a good plan. The king is coming to e6, and have to find a good plan. So I'm not like seeing anything except going with my king to this side of the board. Okay, now position is becoming dangerous for both of us, because my rook is also not doing well. So like what do you suggest to do? His position is becoming very active. If I come h3, so maybe I have to play king h3 maybe to stop this plan. But okay, let's see. Oh, maybe our opponent is disconnected. Oh my god. Hope that he will comes back in 10 seconds. Actually, he played a very good game. Like, he almost came back. Oh my god, oh my god. So sorry, our friend, so sorry. He actually played a good game. Like, I think, let me check the game. Like, how is the evaluation now? Yeah, he almost survived here. Some chances for white, like I was thinking this, so I had a very winning position, so we missed some good moves here. Okay, okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for today's live stream. So we will continue our part tomorrow also. Every day we will have live games with our viewers and tournament games. Of course, we will try to analyze some important tournaments too. Hope you enjoyed, everyone, and see you in our next videos. Bye bye until tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.